Out ahead by 2 points over North Cavan, 2-0. All right, we have a scramblegram here for our studio audience. See what they can do with this. Take a look at this first of all. And now, tell me what you think it is. Ontario ticket and a $5 gift certificate. Yes, sir? Yeah. No, it is not. A gift certificate from Peterborough Square, which will be handed out to you by Puffin in just a moment. The person who, of course, correctly identifies it. It's a world city. Our first clue, a world city. First letter of which is P. You would find this city in China. Yes, that's right. Peking. What is your name, please?
Shakespeare.
What is it?
Carrie Shakespeare.
Carrie Shakespeare. All right, Carrie, what school are you from?
North Cavan.
From North Cavan. Okay. So we have for you a gift certificate from Peterborough Square, and here comes Puffin over to hand it to you. And one large Mr. Bob's Pizza certificate. Mr. Bob's, 1041 Monaghan Road. And don't forget to get that before our game is over today. Now, let us go to more questions, this time spelling questions. And we will ask our first student, Andrea from Chemong, to spell importance.
Importance. IMPORTANCE.
That is right. Good for you and good for 2 points for Chemong. We can have a round of applause, Chemong. To applaud there. Once we get them started, we can't stop them. You know? Spelling, Brad, for studio, please.
Studio?
Yes.
STUIO.
No. No. We will save that for our quickie quiz. Pianist or pianist, Sean?
PIANOIST.
No, it is not. And we will save that for our quickie quiz. Glenn, we'd like you to spell complain, please.
Complain. COMPLAIN.
That is right. Good for you. A couple of points going to North Cavan there. Nadine, would you please spell diagram?
Diagram. DIAGRAM.
That's right. Good. Dale, I'd like you to spell superior.
Superior. SUPERIOR.
That is right. Good. All right, let's see the score now. We have North Cavan on the map. We have 6-4 for Chemong over North Cavan, with Chemong still 2 points ahead, and North Cavan getting on the scoreboard, which is kind of nice, eh? North Cavan. We have a scramblegram again for our studio audience. This time we have Mr. Bob's Pizza and a Ontario ticket. You can correctly identify what this is. Canadian city. It's a Canadian city. That's our first clue. Montreal is right. Montreal. Good for you. What is your name, please? Norm?
Norma Lee.
Norma Lee. And you are from
North
Cavan as well. I expect you're sitting beside Carrie there. Probably good friends. What grade are you in?
8.
Same as everybody else, eh? Why would I expect it to be any different? All right, we'll give you your Mr. Bob's Pizza and your Ontario ticket before the show is over. Make sure you get it before you leave. And congratulations, Norma Lee from Montreal, the answer to our second scramblegram. Now buzzer questions for our teams. Would you please look at your screen and try to identify this member of a Canadian wildlife species? Glenn.
Snowshoe rabbit.
How do our judges feel about that? We'll take it. Snowshoe hare, perhaps more accurately, but the snowshoe rabbit, sure. Okay. The snowshoe hare is so named because of its large hind feet. They aid in traveling over the surface of the snow in much the same way as snowshoes do. Another adaptation to winter is the changing in color from its brown summer coat to white. The coloration provides a camouflage defense against predators. Painter Michael Dumas has depicted this animal in a typical winter setting, the snowshoe hare. Music, please. Let's identify it by name or by artist.
You have to
learn to pace yourself. Pressure, you're just like everybody.
Brad.
Pressure?
Pressure, right. Pressure by Billy Joel. Billy Joel, the artist. Hour. We'll be through in an hour. I want the homonym for that hour. Dale.
Our, O-U-R.
That's right. As in possession. All right, let's look at that score again before we go to our first math question. North Cavan now ahead by 1 point. And while the teams are getting ready with their pens, we will show you this math question. There it is. Our teams will work away on this. We'll take a break. Be right back.
Each contestant on today's program receives a family-sized bottle of Pepsi-Cola and Pure Spring Ginger Ale, compliments of Cavalier Beverages, Peterborough, a Big Mac from McDonald's on Lansdowne West or Chemong Road North, a package of Humpty Dumpty's Ring-A-Lows, a Winterio ticket, compliments of City Lottery Center on Romaine Street, and a ballpoint pen from Kohl's, the book people. For our studio audience, Mr. Bob's Pizza, Monaghan Road in Chamberlain, is giving a large-sized pizza to winners of our Scramble-Grams. And going with 2 of our Scramble-Grams are gift certificates worth $5 from Peterborough Square. Also, the Peterborough Pete's Hockey Club is providing 2 reserved seat tickets to a Pete's home game.
Still working away on the math question. We've had a couple of answers, 3 answers actually. None is correct so far. We'll give our teams another 10 seconds to round out this math question. If we have a buzz or an answer before that time is up, we will give a point if it's correct. Time is up, team. Answer is .24. Now again, I usually sort of explain what we're doing here with math questions. Because 5.9 is almost 6 and 24, a little shy of 25, when you think of 6 into 24, you get .25, wouldn't you? Approximately, it's a quarter. That's I should say, more accurately, 24 into 6 would be .2526, something like that. So you know you're into that area, .2 something. It can't be a large number. It can't be a whole number. We were getting answers like 4. It can't possibly be that. It has to be a fraction. So sometimes it's a good idea to estimate, and then you work away from there, and you know where your decimal point goes at least. Okay, .24, no points given nor taken away in that case, as is always the case with our math questions, despite how many answers we may get. We have LPs to show you today that we're giving away from the Capitol Record people, and Abacadabra, the Steve Miller Band. Each member of the winning team picking up one of these albums from Capitol Records. We hope you enjoy it. Now, let us go to questions about geography and Southern Australian geography, to be more specific. Do starfish destroy coral on the Great Barrier Reef, Andrea?
No.
The answer is yes. They eat coral. Starfish eat coral. There you've just learned something new. Okay. Brad, the majority of the first settlers who arrived in Australia were classified as what kind of people?
Aborigines?
No, that is not right. First settlers, apart from the original people. Some are original inhabitants. Now we're talking about settlers. Okay, we'll get back to that during our quickie quiz. Sean, what might the kangaroo of Australia be compared with in Canada with regard to national popularity? Sean.
I don't know.
Okay. We'll find out about that later, too. Sugar is one of Australia's principal exports. Does the sugar cane grow better on the coasts or inland? Glenn.
On the coast.
On the coasts, that's right. On the coasts. All right, Nadine, why are heavy thunderstorms in the dry areas of central Australia of little or no good value to the land?
Because it's desert.
Yeah, I think our judges will probably agree with that. Because it is desert land. Is it yes, that's right. It's dry, cracked soil. It doesn't absorb the rain or moisture, and it really doesn't do much good when it does fall. Okay, how are windmills useful in Australia, Dale?
To generate energy?
No. More specifically than that, we'll tell you during our quickie quiz. All right, let's check the score now. It is 9-8 for North Cavan over Chemong. Still 1 point ahead now, North Cavan, having gone into the lead. staying there by just 1 point. Another scramblegram for our studio audience. Another gift certificate from Peterborough Square and one Mr. Bob's Pizza. If you can correctly identify this country. It's a country. Second clue. It's an island, a country in Asia. Yes. No. Yes. No, pardon me? Yeah, okay. That's it. Indonesia. I knew you were on the right track, but I just wanted you to say it more correctly. What is your name, please?
David Parks,
David Parks. And what is your school, David?
North Cavan.
From North Cavan as well. All our winners and our scramblegram from North Cavan. Good for you. We have for you a large Mr. Bob's Pizza, and here comes Puffin to give you your gift certificate from Peterborough Square.
Hey, Puffin.
He's a nice young penguin, isn't he? Okay. Thank you very much, David. And on to questions. This time, television questions. Andrea, in what city does the program Fame take place?
New York.
New York is right. Good for you, and 2 points. New York. Name the program on which a mother and either daughter or son appear as a team. Brad.
Sorry.
Okay, we'll get back to that. Who is in love with Kermit the Frog? Sean.
Miss Piggy.
That's right, sir. Miss Piggy. What is the duration of most commercials seen on television today? Glenn.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, right. Good for you. We don't always get that one right. We can have a hand, yes? Nadine, who reads The National?
I don't know.
Okay. And name the host of the Newlywed Game, Dale.
Eubanks?
Eubanks, that's enough, sure. Bob Eubanks. All right, let's check the score. Again, it's North Cavan over Chemong, 13-12. Still 1 point lead for North Cavan, and we can't seem to break any further away than that, or get behind, it seems. We have a Peterborough Pizza question for both our studio audience and our team members. We'll take a buzzer from the team members and a hand from the studio audience, please. What became of Spiza and Hunter? We have a buzz first. Brad?
They were traded to Kingston.
Right, that's it. Traded to Kingston. You've got it. And we've got a couple of tickets here for a game to see the Peterborough Petes. Reminder, the Belleville Bulls come to town next Thursday. The Belleville Bulls. Hope you'll enjoy that game. Now, buzzer questions. Please look at your screen. Another member of a Canadian wildlife species to identify. Brad.
White-tailed deer.
The white-tailed deer is right. One of the most common members of the deer family is the white-tailed deer. It is a game species with a controlled hunting season. At one time, at the turn of the century, this deer was nearly eliminated by uncontrolled market hunting. In this painting by Michael Dumas, we see both the male and female deer. Only the male, by the way, grows antlers. The white-tailed deer. Hominem, please, for bale. That's a bale of hay. Dale.
Bail, B-A-I-L.
That's
Get out
right.
of jail.
That's right, to get out of jail. Hosting bail. Listen to the music, please. Identified by name or by artist.
It's raining again. I know my love and I know it's raining again.
Brad.
It's raining again.
Yeah, sure. Right off the top. The name of the song and the lyrics, It's Raining Again by Supertramp. And the hominem, please, for Sea, by the sea, by the sea, by the beautiful sea. Brad?
Sea, to sea.
Yes. To see the sea. Yeah. Okay, good. And we have another math question for our students. We check the score. There it is. 17-12. North Cavan taking a bit of a lead now by 5 points. And as our students get ready to do their math, we'll take this break. Be back in just a moment.
Everything you want to know about
The hunting instinct, that is the subject of the program. You're hunting for a wife? You're in trouble.
but you're in bigger trouble when you're hunting a bear.
Now, there are people, you know, who hunt with a camera, and oh, they're the nicest kind of hunters.
The other hunters shouldn't be let loose in the woods. It's Man's Hunting Instinct.
Sunday at 6 on CHEX
Peterborough.
Each contestant on today's winning team will receive a long-playing record.
Well, we are back. You were taking a look at one of the school sweaters there. I guess that's North Cavan's special T-shirt. When did you get those? 3 weeks ago. I picked them up. There's a good look at it. That's a nice-looking T-shirt. Does almost everybody in school have one of those? Well, some people do anyway. I want to show you an album here. Christmas is for Children is the name of the album. And these are available, by the way, special Christmas album, all Canadian, at your Ontario outlets. And we say this in conjunction with the fact that we have Ontario tickets to give away here on Campus Quiz. But you might be interested to know of this Christmas album. Sounds great, too. I think you'll enjoy it when you get a chance to hear it. Now, we tell you about the math question. That's right. 0.78 is the answer. And Dale Horde picking that one up, putting North Cavan ahead by 2 more points. And the score is now, scorekeeper, 19-12. 19-12, thank you. And we go to our quickie quiz, answers to which we have had incorrect questions, to which we have had incorrect answers, or no answers at all during our first round. Some new questions, too. We'll go quickly here. Please ask our studio audience to refrain from applauding. Who reads the National? Glenn.
Knowlton Nash.
Knowlton Nash is right. Name the program in which a mother and either daughter or son appear as a team. The answer is Just Like Mum. How are windmills useful in Australia? Sean.
Pump water?
That's right, pump water from underground reservoirs. What might the kangaroo of Australia be compared with? Glenn?
The opossum.
No, the beaver. The beaver. Sort of a national animal. Okay. The majority of the first settlers who arrived in Australia were classified, Brad?
English?
Well, no, we're not going to tell you. Lawbreakers was the answer we were looking for. They were lawbreakers. The most specific thing about them, many of them were English. And I guess our judges feel that that is not enough. Pianist. Andrea.
Pianist.
That's right. You don't have the O in it. Studio. Glenn.
Studio.
That is correct. What are members of the Ontario Federation of Labour protesting when they marched on... Andrea.
Wage restraint?
Yeah, wage controls, wage restraint, that's right. What U.S. state was hit by hurricane winds? Dale.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Which teams are Hugh Campbell and Bob O'Bill? Dale.
Hugh Campbell, Edmonton, and Bob O'Billovich, Toronto.
Right. In which state has the U.S. president said he would... Brad.
Wyoming.
Wyoming. Name the financially troubled Canadian airline that has...
Quebec.
Dale.
Quebec Air.
Quebec Air is right. Which field is larger, the American football field or the Canadian? Brad.
Canadian.
Canadian, yes. What term is used to describe the coating of iron and steel articles with zinc? Dale.
Galvanized.
Galvanizing, sure. What was the first Roman emperor to become a Christian? Who was he? Julius Caesar, Ben-Hur, or Constantine the Great? Constantine the Great is the answer. What useful vehicle has only one wheel? Brad. Sorry. Have to lose a point there. The wheelbarrow is the answer. According to legend, what great city did Romulus and Remus found? Glenn.
Rome.
Rome, sure. Even though the cubic centimeter and the milliliter are identical in volume, which would you use when talking about water? Andrea.
Milliliter?
The milliliter is right. What word means both a bird and the fabric used for flags? Dale.
Bunting.
Bunting. Which of the following is alpaca? The name of a wool-bearing Peruvian animal? Okay, Andrea.
The name of a wool-bearing Peruvian animal.
Yeah, that's right, sure. Why do you never see moths feeding on clothes? Andrea.
It's the larva that does it.
That's right. What waterway makes Chicago an ocean port? Dale.
St. Lawrence.
That is correct. Which color is seen on the outside edge of the rainbow? Sean.
Red.
Red, sure. What is the world's largest area of rainforest, and what river basin does it cover? Where is it? First of all, where is the world's largest area? Glenn.
South America.
South America, and what river basin does it cover? Two-part question needs two-part answer. Sorry, it's the Amazon basin, but you were half right, but we still have to take a point off. Which gland in the human body produces insulin? The femur, the liver, or the pancreas? Sean.
Pancreas.
That is right. What is dry ice, I should say? What is the dry ice used in modern refrigeration? What is it made of? Andrea.
Frozen carbon dioxide.
Yeah, solid carbon dioxide, that's right. In what continent would you find the mighty Victoria Falls? Brad.
Africa.
Africa, on the Zambezi River, that's right. True or false? The baboon walks on 4 legs, not 2. Glenn.
True.
True, that's right. How many equal sides does an isosceles triangle have? Brad?
3.
2. Isosceles 2. Okay. If 1 dozen apples cost 50 cents to buy, the same store 2 dozen of the same apples cost 90 cents to buy. Which? Dale?
Second one.
Second, yes. Divers who surface too quickly are subject to Caison's disease. Brad?
Malformation.
No. The rest of the question is another name for this arthritis, tuberculosis, or the bends? The answer is the bends. Would the area of a forest be described in square kilometers, square meters, or square centimeters? Andrea?
Square kilometers.
That's right. To which group of animals does the wallaby belong? Brad?
Marsupial.
That's right. Or poached animals. That's right. Who lost her glass slipper leaving the ball? Brad?
Cinderella.
Sure. What are the parts of a magnet called where the magnetism is strongest? Sean?
North.
No. Poles. Poles are the terminology, one north, south in the earth. But in another kind of magnet, it's just poles, okay? Where is the llama to be found? Other than, okay, Brad?
Africa.
No, South America. South America. If you were talking about amperes, would you be discussing a grandfather with a French friend or talking about electricity? Andrea?
Electricity.
Of course, electricity. That is the correct answer, and that is our time. Let's check the score and see where these teams are. Still pretty close, but North Cavan takes it by 6 points, 28-22. And what was a rather exciting contest, I think you'll agree. 2 good teams coming out and working pretty hard today, and a good quickie quiz today, too, with lots of answers from both sides. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the game today. Hope you'll be back next week. We're here with St. Martin's of Ennismore and St. Paul's of Norwood for another campus quiz. Hope you have a safe remainder of the holiday weekend, or this weekend, I should say, and a nice week next week. We'll see you next Saturday right here on Campus Quiz at the same time. Bye for now.
This job. Matt, let's go.